quickly do a U-turn as we nearly missed this site right here.
And look at this.
Continue on 6th Street.
Battle Rock.
U-turn if possible and then turn right.
Be quiet, Myrtle. Oh, look at those seascapes. Oh, did I screw this up? No, I did not.
I don't know. Hang on.
Oh my goodness. The start of the seascapes. Look at this. Unreal. What do you think?
Very cool with all the rock formations, and this is just a sample of what we're going to see. We are at beautiful, outstanding Port Orford. Working our way down to Harris Beach.
Sandra says these are wild sweet peas.
So these beautiful flowers that look like glads are called Montbretia. Hummingbirds just go crazy on them.
And Bella is off to get her paws wet. As she always looking for the water. Let's see her reaction. How deep will she go before a wave gets her? Oh, she looked out. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see. Is she not crazy? Oh, she met a friend. Here we go. Let's see if we can get her wet this time. I think she's wise to the breakers. So funny. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, no. Not too sure what birds these are. Knolls for the next 3 miles. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, wow.
Right there was a better picture.
Just saying to Sandra, we had the small bit of rain this morning. And I know we're only into day 3 of our holiday. But this weather's been awesome so far. Couldn't have picked a better time to come on holiday again. And we've been down here when it rains and it's windy. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that antenna off because it must be in the way of everything. So we're not listening to the radio whatsoever down here. It's just a matter of unscrewing it. Maybe I'll do that. Wow, look at that. Miles of beach. Not many people on it. And those seascapes. Huh. Unreal. More turkey vultures. So this is the Rogue River, famous for the Rogue River jet boats. Joe's Rogue River jet boats, from my understanding. We did look into it. The problem is they were like 4 to 7 hours long, which is amazing, but I don't really have the time to do all that. Well, I say we don't really have that much time to do all that. Another bridge with lots of fishermen on the river. A different architecture of bridge, this one. Very cool.
US on the left, wasn't it? US Forest Service camping to the left and right.
Really? I'm going to take that antenna off for everybody to see. I think. Look at all those fishing boats out there. We're going to come back down here, I think, to have a look around, because we're only 28 miles from the campground to here. So we're going to base out of Brookings, and we've got 5 nights, 4 days. And we need stuff to go and have a look and explore as well as being on the beach. So Gold Beach is the name of this town. There we go, Jerry's Rogue Jets. There's some of his boats there. Very cool. The port of Gold Beach. Wow. In the distance there, that sea mist coming in. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We are definitely coming back to here. Beautiful. That sea mist coming in. What is it, 4:40? Yeah, it's about that right time of night or time of afternoon for it to come in. Oh yes, look at that classic view. the stacks over there to the right through the sand dunes. Oh, there's the sea fog, which is funny if you look ahead. Look how the blue sky is there. And welcome to Brookings. And we are a couple of miles away from our destination. Oh, look at that mobile.
I think it died.
Yeah, I think so too. Harris Beach. Here we go. Home for the next 5 nights. Looking forward to this. I am looking forward to seeing this without the sea fog. Look how foggy it is. It's cool.
Layering the clothing for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we packed 4 seasons again. Rain, down, and summer. I know it sounds like 3 seasons, but there's 4 seasons worth of clothing. Look a bit more private than the last sites we were on. Bit of a hedgerow between. We will see. So we set up our rigs last night, and I'll give you a walk around a bit later on.
Good morning, by the way.
Yes, good morning.
And it's 10:30 once again, but we're on
It's
holiday
not-
mode.
It's 10:37.
Oh my God, sorry, I lied.
Always late. But we're just going to give you a drive through the campground as we exit. We're going into Brookings this morning because the sea fog was up earlier, and I think it's cleared now, but we didn't get a good chance to see any of the views last night, so we saved that for today when the views and the sea fog is lifted. But I think it's lifted. I can see through the trees. We're just trying to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, there we go, straight ahead.
Or it says exit.
It's actually a really nice park. If you're on the back sides of loops A, B, D, you're on the highway side. Unfortunately, that's where we are. So it's a bit noisy, but again, we drown it out. The sites are small. It looks like some big rigs are in here. I think if you've got an RV and not a trailer, you'll be fine. But sometimes you have big rigs with trucks as well. It's kind of a challenge to get into some of these sites.
They are narrow.
They are narrow. They are kind of up on a hill, like not that one, like this one here to the right. They're up the hill a little bit, and a very small place, but it's more like for tenting.
Like I just saw one trailer with a slide out. He had from the retainer rock wall maybe 2 inches before hitting the bottom of it. That's how close you are. So if you do have a slide out,
Yeah, you have to think
you're
about the
very tight
location. Yeah.
between the electrical and the sewer, and then you've got to think of a slide. You have to make sure you're beyond 100% correct.
But they are pocketed. Like they've got these hedgerows, as you can see, between the campgrounds. So there's a lot more privacy than I've had before in most state or provincial campgrounds. So this
And
is
then-
quite nice.
Some campsites, you have a huge space.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
must be the originals, as Auntie said to me last night and this morning.
Yeah, if you're on the A loop, I think you get quite a bit more space. The sea fog is still there. Here, we'll show you what's the view. As we exit the campground now, straight in front of you is the ocean, but the sea fog is there. So our plan is to go into Brookings this morning, have a look around. Yeah, if you look through there, you can just see some seascapes.
And straight ahead, you can see it's starting to clear
Yeah.
a little bit because there is the rock formations. But
So we're going to do that, go into town, have a look
I'll
around
show
there,
you.
see
I don't
what's
know if you
going
can
on.
see this other one. Probably not. It's all
Oh yeah, there you go. I removed the antenna for you as well. Look at that.
So it was now it's slowly
We can see the
coming.
top today. Yesterday we could only see a little bit of nothing.
You can see the shadow. It was beautiful. It was like that pirate ship.
So yeah, gonna go into Brookings, have a look around there, orientate ourselves. Like I said, we're here for 4 days, 5 nights, and then we're gonna come back here for around, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock, depending on what it is, and then we'll maybe hit the beach. And from there, just relax.
We're just going to go for splashes. We're not taking the paddleboard out.
Well, I don't know about that yet. We'll see.
Well, we'll see how you are.
See how it goes. Let's have a quick look at these. I say seascapes. Maybe they're sea stacks. Could be either or. Look at that. And there's a beach down here. I think this is the South Beach, they were saying. We haven't been for a walk down here yet. And the big thing to do around here is tide pools and things. So looking forward to wandering. There's a bit more of the port. Head down that way. Actually, we'll have a look around there. Camping. Welcome to Harbor, Oregon, home of the Port of Brookings. This house on wheels.
Little shopping area in here and market.
Like a harbor market.
And charters and guides.
It's a little like car park beach camping, to be honest with you, but we only saw this morning when we were looking up the information. I think that's to the right, whereas I think you can park
Public
up.
car parking 7 a.m. to 10.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll go and have a look. And pelicans are there, look, as well. Kind of beautiful parking on the gravel car park, unfortunately.
But you get this you get the view.
You do get this view.
So it's, and you are on a concrete pad as well as the road. So they do have concrete pads. It's like having your own private beach. You don't have to go far.
So obviously the wood, driftwood all up. There's a whole pile. I know there's one there taking off pelicans, but there's a whole pile of pelicans down here. Very pretty. Sand, looks a bit sand and gravelly. Free parking as well, so free public parking, which is nice. You don't have to struggle to get down to the beach. More pelicans flying in. Oh. There's a pelican. Lots of pelicans around here. I guess because it's a fishing port, there's lots of fish.
Really?
Thanks. You know, it was a dumb thing to say, but I got it on camera. Sandra is looking at artwork that is along this promenade. And if you look closely at the paintings, there's a red tag on these. In this case, there's a red tag. These are for youth and teenagers, I believe. So this one over here, over there, is a yellow tag. So it's either kids and youth or youth and teenagers. And you can put a ballot together that's on the boardwalk. If I can just grab this from Sandra. Oh, there we go. And you've got adult, youth, and teen. There you go, youth and teen. And you can pick the best 3, and then you hand them in at some sort of, the Pith Tide gift shop. And so we don't know what the winner gets, but there you go. And then over here we have the, zoom out a bit, we have the inner harbour where all the yachts are parked. And as you can see, sort of over here, there's a fishing port for the harbour. The whole pile of pelicans scooping up, or waiting to scoop up fish, I guess. There's one right there, look. It's really cool. And then if I zoom over there, you can see the bridge that we came in on. There's a nice little sort of harbour front set of stores. And I've forgotten the coffee that I got. But basically the coffee is really nice. So good morning, yes. I'm having my
We're
coffee.
a little slow. Andy's got an owie.
Yeah, I lifted up my cart this morning, tweaked my back.
He's pulled the muscles in his lower back.
I've had Sandra stand on me twice. I thought she was going to kill me.
I haven't finished jumping on his back.
And she failed to do it. Still here.
I will get it, trust me.
Yeah, we went down to the front, which you saw earlier, where the beachfront RV park was. And for those of you with rooftop tents, anything older than 20 years, they don't want you there. They're not interested in campers or tents, rooftop tents, anything like that. They're after modern sites. They're after modern trailers and things like that. But yeah, you haven't seen much of us in face. You've heard our voices for a long time because we actually have just been letting you see the sights and the sounds. And we are in Brookings, as we said earlier. There's not much to do
And
here,
Bella's
actually.
being a crybaby today.
Yeah, Bella's crying for some reason. We're not sure why. But again,
Come on.
But again, there's not that much to do here, unless you're into fishing. If you're into fishing, sailing, stuff like that, it's huge. But the seascapes, we are going to be going there in a little while to check it out. But yeah, there's all these coastal towns have got huge, as you can see over my left shoulder there, huge fish industry, or you can go crabbing, you can rent the gear, you can go fish yourself. Holiday makers that are fishing, got their own boats. That's huge on here. Fish, crab, massive amounts of it. And I think it's reasonably priced. It seems a bit better priced than we had in Homer, Alaska, that's for sure. So, yeah, come on by, check it out. Oh, can I see that coffee house? The Bell and Whistle. That's the coffee place that I'm at. Nice coffee, and it's in the inner harbour, facing the harbour. It's kind of hard to see. You don't actually see it from the road. So, Bell and Whistle. Cheers. Well, we're just going to give you a 180-degree turn here of our beach site today. It's an amazing beach site. There's only one problem. Way too much wind. But we get to see a lot of the birds flying around the mountain. Excuse my pauses because we get pebble dashed, sandblasted by the sand. Not sure if you can see it moving when the wind blows it here.
And we did not have to drive far.
We are at the campsite Harris Beach, and we've gone down to the beach itself today. But it's a pretty blustery day, considering yesterday we had fog, but then again we arrived at like 5 p.m. So it might do the same thing today, where we may end up getting fog come back in again as well.
The sea mist.
The sea mist, as Sandra says. But it's beauty. We put our tent up, but as you can see, it's getting attacked by the wind because the wind is actually swirling. It's not coming in one direction. It hits these rock formations and swirls around. So we put our sandbags in, and then I buried the sandbags down there. They're actually those white tethers. They're buried, and again we are being pebble dashed. See if we get some more action on the sand here. Sandra said it's like being in the Sahara. Not that we've ever been to the Sahara.
But the sand is so fine though.
Yeah, the sand is really fine. Looks like cormorants, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be well wrong on that rock. They've been there since we've arrived. And this is the rock that supposedly has the tufted puffins, but I can't see any. I can see a lot of nesting gulls, but no puffins. And puffins, they burrow. And these gulls are burrowing, but all the other birds are just sitting on top of the rocks. It was so windy. Oh, lost my hat again. Keep losing my hat. So windy today. There. I got my hat back on. It's so windy that we had to deploy the English windbreaker at the beach. I think it's the first time it's been deployed at the beach since it left England over 2 years ago. But it's doing its job, and the sand is hitting it, and it's actually building its own dune at the very bottom. There's a better image of everything being buffeting. Still beautiful. Sea has got rougher now though. Oh, the sand is just sandblasting. A lot of the families that were down here earlier have left. I was going to try getting in the ocean. It's warmer to feel today than Newport's ocean, but with it being so rough, I'm scared that Bella's going to run in after me and she might get sucked in, so I'm going to wait for it to not be as windy.
Shit me, that would have been a good one, I think. Yeah,